Hey everyone, my name is Scott, and today we're going to solve the repeated string match problem on LeetCode. Problem definition is we're given two strings, A and B. Find the minimum number of times A has to be repeated such that B is a substring of A. If no solution, return -1. Here's the example. A is ABCD, B is CDAB, CDAB. We return 3 because when we basically concatenate A to itself twice, or 3 times, we end up with ABCD, ABCD, ABCD. So concatenating it twice. And then B becomes a substring of it. We can see it right here. So that's the problem. And the solution is fairly straightforward. So in order for B to be a substring of A, then B's length has to be less than A, right? So all we'll do is we'll keep appending A to itself, keep repeating A, until A's length is greater than B's length. Once it is, we'll check to see if B is a substring of A. If it's not, we will repeat A one more time. We will append A to itself one more time. Check again if B is a substring. If it isn't once again, then we know that it's impossible, and we return -1. So let's implement it. Going to use a string builder. And this is just a nice little way of doing this. If you're going to be appending or doing a bunch of complex string operations, use a string builder because it's actually a good bit faster than doing it primitively with a string. So the number of copies is 1 because we just start with a single copy of A. And then we're just going to loop while mule's length is less than b.length. What are we going to do? Well, remember, we need A to become longer than B, so we're just going to keep appending A. And then update the number of copies we've made. Alright, so once we get down here, the mule, the string builder we've appended A to a bunch of times, is longer than B. Let's see if it's a substring. So this index of operation on the string builder checks to see what the start index of B within that string is. So basically it's checking to see if it's a substring. Alright, so we'll return copies if it is. If it's not, let's append A one more time. And let's just check it again. If none of this has happened, we'll return -1 at the end because it is no longer possible. Alright, let's run the code. Looks good. And we got an accepted solution. So, nothing crazy here. All we did to check to see the minimum number of times we needed to repeat A for B to become a substring of it was we just repeated A over and over until it was longer than B. We checked if B was a substring. If it was, we returned that number of copies, the number of times we had to repeat it. If not, we appended it one more time, because once we append it one more time, we know that that's the maximum number of times we need to append it for it to be possible for B to be a substring of it. Check it again and return -1 if it's not. So that's all for this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.